Hello and welcome. My name is Colton. Today we are playing Railroad Tycoon, aka uh, Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. My goal with this is to basically make the biggest railroad I can, mostly using railcraft stuff. I might install traincraft after a little while, but problem with that is traincraft is not quite so aimed at transporting stuff and more at looks. But either way, I've come up in this world, I've done a little bit of exploring, and I'm liking how this looks so far. So I'm thinking this is going to be a great starting point, both with the village here and big wide open field will allow me to create plenty of room for like rail yards and all that type of shit. Um, oh, that's weird. Did not know these flowers in the flower fields popped off. I guess that makes sense. That's kind of what happens in real life. But yeah, anyway, got desert over there, which will be a good source of oil, at least temporarily, to get us kind of going. Over here I have plenty, and over here, not that you can see it right now, but over there, forests on both sides of me, so I should have a good supply of trees to start out with. And even farther back, past my rendering distance, there are some mountains back there. You can kind of see them if I open up the map. All over in this area, or wait, no, yeah, this area over here. I have a load of mountains that will be a good place, I think, for setting up quarries and mining. So overall, this looks like a great place to start, if you ask me. Also, I have given myself some stuff to start out with, and then unintentionally given myself a bunch of flowers. But just some basic ores, stuff you'd get after about maybe 2 or 3 hours of mining, just to kind of get going, because nobody wants to watch a bunch of mining. And I don't want to do a bunch of mining every time I start out building in Minecraft. So let us begin. Oh, a couple more ground rules I should put out for myself. I will, just because I plan on making a very expansive railroad system. These villagers are annoying. I'm going to allow myself to spawn in admin anchors, just because basically if that there you can start to see the mountains a little bit. If not everything's loaded, that makes life a huge pain. That makes half the rail system break down. Maybe eventually, once I get a good sustainable way of getting ender pearls, I might switch that to just plain anchors or anchors of some other kind. But for now, I will be just using admin anchors to get everything rolling smoothly. Oh, and also I will be, since Railcraft uses a lot of steel, I will be not, in this mod pack, I believe refined iron and steel are used interchangeably. Refined iron is a lot less of a pain in the ass to get, so I will be making steel in other ways, except maybe at the very beginning to get some simple machines down. I'll be using things like the blast furnace and stuff like that to get my steel, just because smelting iron twice seems like a cheaty way to get a bunch of steel for a bunch of railcraft projects. So, got this nice village. It is almost night, so I think I'm going to. I guess they probably don't have any beds in here. Think I am going to get started. So, without further ado, is that a hat? It's pretty cool, I have to say. I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. Much better. Alright, so go knock down some trees before night, maybe start building stuff. Oh, I'm also not doing this in expert mode, because I thought this was thought this had the Tricapitator mod, and we'll not be doing this in expert mode because that would be ridiculous with how many rails and that type of thing I have to build. It would take just way too long. Now it starts to come down. It's strange. Regardless, I guess I'm gonna have to get myself some maybe Tinker's Construct axes pretty soon to start out with. Oh, nice. Some rubber trees as well to get me out in the beginning. There we go. Get this last tree knocked down and we'll call that a good start, I think. Get back to our village. So I'm thinking first thing we do is get a quarry set up quick, because I think that's going to be a good way to start and call this home. Get all the resources we will need to begin. Jesus. Full inventory already. Get a chest made shortly. Whoops. There we go. And start getting some stuff in there. Probably store some of this more important stuff before nightfall. And have to get into those books. I've never read these before. Up 106 pages. Never mind. It's my philosophy about books in real life as well. Alright, so let's see if we can find... I feel like I saw... Where am I? There I am. Feel like... Yep, there we are. That's what I was looking for. Find some place to grab some cobble and get a furnace going. Get some of this ore smelted up, and then we can get started. I probably should not be venturing out at night. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, just run away. That will be my philosophy instead of taking those guys out right now. Perfect. Oh, and a nice source of lava as well. Oh, maybe that's just a block. Never mind. But regardless, we'll need plenty of lava, I'm sure. Just to grab some of this stuff for now. Alright, get back to our house before... Oh, perfect. I was hoping we'd have one of these oreberry bushes. Not oreberry, these are just the plain berries. But, give us a good place to get some food right away, refill up, so food already shouldn't be a problem. These flowers might get a little bit annoying, just filling up our inventory constantly. What house was it? I think it was this one. Yes, here we are. Actually, gonna need those out. Grab a little bit of food first. Much better. And get going. So let's see, quarry. Thinking buildcraft quarry is going to be the way to go for now, rather than an ender quarry. I think they're going to be a little bit more, or a little bit less resource intensive to start out with, which will be a good good thing for now. And I'm also not quite sure how the... Ooh, I shouldn't have turned all my wood into planks. And I'm not quite sure how the ender quarries work so far. But always a good place to begin with these. Oops. How many do I need? 7, 8. Then iron. Need a whole bunch of diamonds. 7, I believe. Nope, 2 diamond gears. Alright, gold gear. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 iron we'll need to start out with. So get that smelted up quick. And check back in just a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Everything's finished smelting. I did a little bit of mining, tree cutting down, cobblestone gathering, etc. in the meantime. One thing I have to go through that I realize, now I understand why the flowers were popping off. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted. Just fix that. Now I realize why the flowers were popping off. One of the mods I was messing with, called footpaths, basically just kind of fucking up everything around here. So it converted dirt blocks into its own blocks, and that's why there are all these holes. I spent probably half an hour trying to fill in all the village, kind of got that looking a little bit better, but then I walked over here and just kind of gave up because this is a lot of area and I don't plan on staying in this village too long. So and for whatever reason, skeletons are constantly spawning here. I don't know if they spawn on dirt more or something dumb like that, but yeah, so it converted all these when I removed the mod, took them all away, so basically I removed all the blocks I had. So what I think we're going to do, since we'll get this quarry built since I have all the materials ready, and then I am going to head on over to the mountains. And you can kind of see it over there. Top of that, whoops, top of that tree, top of that mountain over there. Since that's where I'd like to set aside for mining anyway. So I'm going to get this quarry built real quick, and then we will cut to me moving over there. So since we are doing the buildcraft quarry again, grabbed a little bit more iron because you can really never have too much iron. Gonna need those, need wood, and I got a bunch of cobblestone. So let us see about this. Grab the wood out of here too. Let's do half of this for now, see how far we get. So I need 8 gears, so this is not going to be enough. I'll do this. Alright, 8 wooden gears to start out with. Then those are all going to have to be converted to stone gears, which will in turn have to be converted to iron, iron gears. And then just so I remember, oh, I made an extra gear. I forgot there was a redstone there and not another gear. Alright, so I need 4 gold gears then. So use up all our gold right away. And just so I don't accidentally do this, 2 diamond gears. And 2 more sticks for the pickaxe. Whoops. And here is our diamond pick. Let's not throw those on the ground. And 1 last redstone should get us set with that. Get that in there. Buildcraft quarry, wonderful. Alright, so we're gonna need to power it. I'm gonna make the assumption that they haven't changed this since the original tech came out. You used to be able to power it slowly with just some redstone engines, so that's what I'm going to plan on doing for now. Don't 100% remember the recipe for them. Yeah, nothing too complicated. Let's see. Cobble, cobble, piston. So I'll need 2 of those to start with. I feel like I'm missing something. That I am. Alright. So, you know what, let's do 3 right away. Redstone. And wood. Alright. There are our pistons and... Oh, I forgot to smelt the sand I picked up earlier. So we'll get that in there right away as well. I think that should be enough. In the meantime, we will get some landmarks set up with some of our lapis and the last couple sticks. We need a minimum of 3. So get some more sticks. Oh, and we'll need some redstone torches anyway, so we'll just make these all into redstone torches to start out with. And 3 landmarks to get us set up to start a quarry. And there's our 3 glass. Oh, now I need my gears again. I'm not paying attention to how much I'm making, because I'm sure there is no point at which we won't need gears. Yeah, those 3 redstone engines. Get those in. And we got the redstone engines. The start of something big. Achievement gets. And wonderful, it's raining. Gotta love rain in Minecraft. So yeah, got a chest full of stuff to start out with, so I'd say we're in a pretty good position. So I'm going to move on over to on top of the mountain, and we will get started from there. That's where we're actually going to be doing something. Alright, we are back. Now we are on top of the mountain, which I'm thinking is as good a place as any to set up a quarry. This was about the flattest spot. Go figure, a mountain wasn't flat, didn't really think that part through, but this is going to work for now, I think. This guy. So yeah, up here, going to be a good spot for the quarry, I think, because I got more layers of everything. It's about 30 higher than the average, 30 blocks higher than the average terrain around it. So that'll be a good spot to go into the quarry, because then I'm going 30 blocks deeper before I hit bedrock. So, get that set up real quick. Forget where I put everything already. Landmarks, engines, and the quarry itself right there. So, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do a 2x2 chunk of the actual quarry. So, let's hit F9 to pull up the borders on that. So, I'm thinking right here. Get rid of this guy because he's going to be a pain otherwise. Let's see. So get a landmark right here. And what's my height here? 103. So let me just grab some junk blocks, cobblestone. Whoops, should probably leave those. Get some cobblestone down there so I can get back up to 103 because all these have to be on the same level. So that's 1 chunk right there. And chunk number 2 right here. So get up to 103. 102, 103. There we are. And then right click on that, get a laser across there. Do the same thing this way. 1 chunk right there. And 2 chunks right there. Get this out of the way for now. And I'm already at 103, so perfect. So that gives us our square. Now we can turn chunk borders off. And this will be the location of our quarry. Even over here, it's that mob's messed up the ground. Whatever, that's not going to be a problem to fix. It's more when you have to fix the whole village and anything. Anything that was on that. Any mobs, I should say, that were walking around, because they all did it as well, turn the blocks into the wrong blocks. So now we can place down our quarry, pick those landmarks back up, maybe I don't know. Oh, there we go. And we will grab the third. Pam's Harvest Craft doesn't really want to... Oh, is that not a Pam's Harvest Craft one? Regardless, that's not really a mod I've messed with at all, so... I've done a fair amount of forestry. So I'm interested to do Pam's Harvest Craft, because that sounds like an interesting mod. I completely forgot to pick up that last landmark, but that's fine, because I don't see myself needing that for a while. So, just to get this started, mainly I want to test out if these redstone engines are going to be enough to power the quarry at all. It's not looking good so far. 0 RF. Alright, so we'll see if that actually... I'm going to let that go for a little bit. See if that actually starts clearing stuff. And as well, I need my chunk loader within this chunk, so... Oh, this is going to look horrible for now, but we're going to make some cobblestone stairs to get up there, because it's a nice answer. Cobblestone stairs, because we need to get above that marker right here where the border of the quarry is going to be, so I can get it in that chunk without the quarry itself removing it. So there we are. And then we will place one of those down right on top. Obviously didn't spawn these in, considering they're admin anchors, and I have exactly 64 of them. Whoops. That was unexpected. Is it on? Yeah, it is. Because those are red when they're not. Okay. Just the whole red design of it in general. Not used to it. Don't mess with these on servers, because obviously they don't give those away. So, I think for now I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit, see if those redstone engines actually do anything like they did in old Tekkit, or if I'm going to have to come up with something else to power it at first. I'm guessing that's what I'm going to have to do. There's no shortage of uses, for redstone engines, so I'm not too worried about that. I will absolutely be able to come up with something to use those for later. So yeah, for now I will see if I can come up with more power, and we will see you next time.